Namaste and Blessed SuperHumans. It's Goddess Rhonda here with your Psychic Empath Superhuman Astrological Report for Tuesday, December 18th, 2018. So what do the cards hold for us today? And again, I'll be giving us little tips and tricks to help you with the challenges, if there's a challenge that the cards present to you. So, starting off with Aries. Aries, we have Rest and Rejuvenate with the Wisdom card. Now, the Wisdom card is about soul lessons, lessons that may not have been pleasant to learn, but lessons that were necessary for our spiritual evolution. And so you've had the planet Uranus retrograded back into your sign after beating you up for 7 years, and then he came back for 6 more months just to make sure that you have been listening to him and got your lessons. So some of those lessons that he may have been addressing over the 7 years may have come back. And now it's time for you to take a rest and really sit and think about what you've learned so that you can go forward into the future more spiritually evolved and therefore better able to achieve your goals and dreams. Now, because you're fire signs, sitting around meditating is not something that would normally appeal to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some countering. When we counter, we're using an element or a planet or some type of energy that counters us so that we can balance out. So since you're fire and fire likes to move and grow, and today you're being called to sit and think, what we want to do is we're countering with water. So what you want to do is you want to take a nice long bath while you're considering your lessons, a long shower, listen to the sound effects of water trickling, wear blue, greenish, watery colors, just to help to balance your energies out so that it will help you to sit still and really go ahead and learn those lessons. Tauruses, we've got patience and planning with passion ignited. So basically, one of the good things that you guys are good at is really planning things out and having the patience to go ahead and get what it is that you want. So you really don't need that much help to get that because you already have that wonderful ability to do it. But to be fair, to give you an enhancement, what you can do is you can do a little emotional shape shifting with this, where as you're planning your plan to get what it is that you're passionate about, actually stop for a minute and feel what would it feel like for you to achieve this? What would it feel like to have that passion right in your hands? Bring up that energy first and then go about your planning, and that will help you because it gets you into the frequency of what you want. You're broadcasting to the universe, this is what I want. And then you go about with your planning, and that will make it easier for you. Geminis, we've got the Solitude card with spiritual awareness. See the Solitude card? Even though it is about being kind of by yourself, it's about also introspection. See, she's got a holy book and a temple behind her. You're being called also to kind of sit today, meditate, get into some spiritual lessons, spiritual guidance, spiritual rest. So what can help you to do that is because you're an air sign. All you have to really do to help you with that is to be aware of air. What you're going to do is you're going to kind of just sit and be aware of the realm of the universe. The air is a higher level. You know, we've got the earth down here, the air up here. Not that one is better than the other. It's just that they're different realms. We're bringing you into the air realm, which is your realm. So sit and just be aware of the universe. Just kind of be aware of it. Be aware of the sky, and that will help to connect you with that spiritual frequency to help you to sit, meditate, and relax. Cancers, we've got trapped in fear with the Triumph card. You're trying to overcome some fears that's holding you back from getting what you want. So because you're a water sign, you're also the moon. The moon represents the divine feminine, the divine mother. Remember when we were little kids and you hurt yourself or you were scared, mommy came and nurtured you and helped you? Call on the divine feminine. Call on our divine mother to soothe your fears away, let you know it's going to be okay, and to help you to get over it so that you can go for yours and get it. Leos, we've got financial and material changes with the Harmony card. This means that there's a relationship that's draining you. Now, it might be draining you financially, it might be draining you energetically, it might be draining you spiritually, but you're being drained. And so, what we need you to do is we need you to refuel yourself. Since the sun is your ruling planet, the divine masculine, go sit in the sunlight, wear a sun pendant, wear something orangey to represent the sun. You need to refuel yourself. Wear a stone that represents the sun. And that's going to help you to regain your strength, your vitality, so that then you can make some decisions about who or what may needs to go, that which is draining you. It's hard to do that when we feel drained to make decisions. Okay, so Virgos, we've got movement, choices, and decisions with sacrifice. So this means you need to give something up in order to get the rainbow, and you're not quite sure what it is that you need to give up. So the first thing we want to do, because I know that you like your life to be very, organized, things need to be done just so. And so when we can't make a decision or we don't have an available list to help us to get what we want, you can get a little confused or agitated. So what you want to do, because Mercury is your ruling planet, one of the scents of Mercury is lavender. So why don't you dab a little lavender oil, burn some lavender incense, which is first going to take the stress away to calm you down so you can make this decision. And then ask yourself, what is it worth to me? What am I willing to give up to get what I want? What am I willing to do? And that way, when you think of in terms of, you're not just giving something up, you're giving something up to get the rainbow, it's going to be easier to let go of some things. Pick up some stuff, if it's clothes or whatever it is it worth what I want to give this up? Look at it that way, but do it from a nice, peaceful standpoint, wearing your lavender oil or burning your lavender incense. Libras, we've got spiritual strength with the universe card. The universe card represents literally our spirituality. The universe has our back. The universe is with us. And you see in the spiritual strength card, you can see someone like a spiritual entity holding things up for this guy. You are also being called to get some spiritual strength today. So what we're going to do for you is, because you are also an air sign, we want you also to kind of sit still, relax, and be aware of the air above. Just be aware of the universe. Be aware of the sky. You don't have to focus on it, just be aware. And you'll already feel yourself elevating spiritually. You'll feel a shift. And then you can just sit and relax, get some spiritual guidance, or just bask in the light of spirituality to get some peace. Scorpios, we've got disruption with love begins. Now, the disruption card is a card, it means that there's a temporary disruption. So you may have a temporary disruption in your relationship or with something that you love that may be causing you some inner turmoil, because you are a very passionate sign. So what we're going to do with you is we're going to counter, if you're feeling, because you're feeling emotional, Scorpios, they're very emotional, they hold a lot of it in. And so emotions represent water. You're a water sign. We're going to counter you with fire also. We're going to, just like we had Aries counter with water, we're going to have you counter with fire. So burn a nice red candle or a nice orange candle and just kind of sit in that fiery energy to help to kind of dry up those emotions that you're feeling inside. Because when we're feeling all emotionally crazy, it's very hard for us to achieve anything and get stuff done. And so we want to counter, we want to balance that energy with some fire to help with that. And speaking of fire, you fiery Sages, we've got fertility with moving on, the coming out of the dark and into light. Look at this guy, he's stepping out of that abyss and coming into light with the fertility card, creating something that you want. I know you guys have had this theme for a while, and it looks like your hard work is paying off, which doesn't surprise me. I keep saying it, you guys have Jupiter. You really need to reap the rewards with that. And you can use some fire, all since you're a fire sign, and fire moves and grows, and that's what you're trying to do is achieve, achieve, achieve. Burn some purple candles. Purple represents Jupiter. Burn the purple candles as you go about trying to get your achievements done, or wear a purple shirt. but you want to use your element of fire to keep fueling you. You've got a whole year, maybe 10 months left. Roll with it, with the fire, and you will continue to achieve. Capricorns, we've got triumphant success with the light card. You see this lady? She's trying to catch all these light beams. A second ago it was clear. My lighting is doing it again. That's okay. You got to see it the first time. She's trying to catch all this light, but you see this sword card here? Even though you're going to have the triumphant success, you're still going to have to kind of battle it out, and that's what you're trying to do. There it is. That's better to get the light. So what you want to do is, because Earth is your element to help you, the Earth is very, very strong. And even though you're right now, you're almost in warrior mode to get what you want, what you actually need to do is kind of balance yourself out a little bit, because, it's great to achieve, but when we're like, oh, I got to get it done, get it done, get it done, it's a little harder for us to really focus on what it is that needs to be done to get this plan in action. So what we're going to do for you is we're going to kind of ground that out, get your real sense of power back by connecting with the earth. Now, if it was summertime, I'd tell you to go and lay on the earth, sit on the earth, but it's winter. So if it's cold where you are, what you can do is go to a gardening store and get a little bag of earth, not the kind with fertilizer and chemicals in it, just straight up earth, and dump it in a plastic tub or an aluminum pan or something that you can sit and put your feet in, to bring in that element of earth that's actually going to take the agitation of the fight. Real warriors fight with their minds before they fight with a sword. And so we want to get you back up here. So go ahead, put your feet in the earth, let the earth ground you and strengthen you, but also get rid of that agitation so that you can be clear thinking and move forward with what you want. Aquarians, there may be some issues with your love life. We've got heartache and loss next to prosperity begins. Now, even though it says prosperity begins, you see the tree and the peaches and the hands. It's about relationships that grow and bear fruit. And one of them might have come to an end, or something has happened that's caused you some sort of trauma in the relationship, and you may be feeling somewhat sad today. This can also be a business relationship. It's not necessarily a love relationship. So emotions don't do very well with Aquarian, because you're air signs, you like facts and things like that. You don't like to get into the lower parts, the emotional part of it. So what we're going to do for you today is, because you are an air sign, we are actually going to soothe you with water, because you're also the water bearer, hence holding on to all those emotions. You need to kind of purge and let yourself go. Give yourself a nice bath. Stand in the shower, listen to water trickling, call upon the element of water to calm you down emotionally. Water represents the emotions, so you can call on water to help to balance out those emotions. Pisces, we've got good news for us today. We've got positive transformation with the heart chakra card. That means that a relationship that we may have been in may actually grow. We can take it to the next level, or it can be that we're doing something we love and suddenly it's working for us. So those are great energies to have. And since it's about love, we are going to call on one of our ruling planets, which is Neptune, who's actually also a god of love, creativity, of charity, of mercy, that sort of thing. And so he helps us. He's actually a higher elevation of love than Venus. And so let's surround ourselves with the ocean water, the feeling of the ocean water surrounding us, to connect with Neptune, to bring us up into an even higher elevation of loving energy, so we can continue to project it and receive it. So that is your your superhuman astrological report for Tuesday, December 18th, 2019. Thank you for all the great feedback. I'm glad you guys are enjoying these tips and tricks, and I'm enjoying giving them to you. If you have questions, you can go to my website. You can contact me through my website. Just go to goddessrhonda.com, and there's a thing where you can contact me and ask me a question, or you can ask me a question at the bottom of the YouTube videos. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please share my videos with those you think that will help them. Please also check out my book, You Are Not Broken, that you can get at Barnes & Noble's in the Coronado Mall, barnesandnobles.com, amazon.com, the Blue Eagle Metaphysical Emporium, and the Albuquerque Public Library System. This book will help you to learn how to emotionally shapeshift even more, how to pinpoint your issues, figure out why it is that you can't achieve it, how you can achieve it, raise your psychic abilities, get everybody's energy off you. It's a real manifesto to help you to manifest what it is that you are looking for. And also, please visit my Facebook page, Goddess Rhonda, and hit the like button. And please take advantage of my playlist. I've got Raising Psychic Awareness on there. I've got Empath training. I've got prosperity spells. Please take advantage of my YouTube channel, my playlist, and please share it with people that you feel will help. Thank you once again for joining me on this journey. I send you all the energy that you need to achieve what it is that you're trying to achieve. And I believe we have the ability to bless others, so please bless someone today. Thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Namaste and blessed be.